everybody, this is Doug from Fire Brimm Sports, and we are back for Week 4 of the 2025 NFL season. Well, okay, let's be honest, we're kind of back. So, as you can see, the Week 4 picks board is ready to go, ready to rock and roll. Tell you what, I got back from vacation in England and Scotland, which was absolutely so fun. Got everything ready, I'm talking to Carl, I'm talking to Pheng. And then our nemesis COVID hit the house. Not again. We put up with this before. And so got together with Carl, had to call an audible. So what we decided to do is we said, now it's a smart thing to do is not get together face to face here because we don't want to transfer this stuff around. So what we're doing here is I'm just going to sit down. We're going to go through all of our normal stuff. I've got Carl's picks, I got my picks. We're going to share all those things with you. And I tell you what, we are going to do everything in our power to be back on the board for Week 5 next week so that we can give our fun take on the NFL season. I tell you what, it was so fun talking to Carl. It's like, oh my gosh, I miss it. I absolutely miss it. So I tell you what, folks, let's sit down first. Let's go through everything. And like I said, we're going to do everything to get back for Week 5. So let's go ahead and let's look at our records. So last week, Week 3, going through Week 3. Okay, Carl was 8-8. He's been struggling a little bit here. He's not around to defend himself, so I can give him a little bit of a smack talk. I've been holding my own pretty well. I went 10-6 last week, 29-19. Phinger, after really starting out pretty slow, he has come back very, very nicely. And I'm the first one to admit I am absolutely freaking embarrassed by what I'm doing with the Kool-Aid pick. That's supposed to be the lock of the week. I'm a stupid 0-3 on that. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm doing that. Every single one, I thought I had winners. Last week, the Buccaneers were all over the Jets, and they took the foot off the gas pedal and they let them back in. So what can I say? We're going to get that one better though. Carl's going to get better. We're all going to get better. All right. Let's look at last week's overall scores. A lot of familiar names. Bill's Mafia, look at that, nice 12-4. Cliff 316, another 12-4. Kublai Khan, that's right, that's Pheng. He is also 12-4. Had a bunch of 11-5s. I'm there at 10-6. King Cullen, Jake the Man 2012, Let's Go Eagles, BASS, Rajika Brown, Luca. I mean, a lot of good scores. A lot of people are 9-7 too. So a lot of people had a good Week 3. Overall, let's look at overall. We've got Cliff 316 leading the pack at 31 wins. King Cullen, Let's Go Eagles, Cooper Nuts, Buck Nation, all out of folks that we've seen before. They are solid all the time. But nobody's like running away from it, which is really cool. There is a long pack of horses here. They're all kind of bundled up together. So, hey, it's a long season. It's 18 weeks of football. So you got to be on it. Sometimes you're going to have bad weeks too. But we're just going to keep on efforting here. All right, let's talk about Survivor picks. That's right. Survivor, Pheng and I are still alive. We both had the Seahawks last week, and the Seahawks came through delightfully against those Saints. So this week, I think Pheng is going to go, I'll tell you that in a few minutes. I know who he's going to go with this week. All right. Couple things, additional things. Before I forget, I already forgot, I should have said this earlier. You can still go out to ESPN.com and you can join us week to week as we have our head-to-head picks against the spread. So just go out to ESPN, look for the Pigskin Pick'em, search for Fire and Brimm, and then you can join the Fire and Brimm ATS 2025. It's an absolute blast. It's so fun to get together with you guys, engage, hear who you like every week. Give us some smack, we'll give you some smack too. It's an absolute blast as we go through that. Another fun thing. I do have an addition to the hot seat for coaches. I'm putting Raheem Morris on there. Dude, the Falcons got smoked by the Panthers 30-0. Are you kidding me? I don't care if you've got a rookie quarterback or who the quarterback is. No team should get smoked like that. That is bad coaching. I'm telling you, it's all coaching. So he gets added to the list. Dable should still be on there. Okay, maybe I will take McDermott off. I've never been a believer in him, but he's got the Bills looking really nice right now. But, I'm going to keep him on for right now. Sorry, Bills Mafia. That's it. He's going to prove himself out, especially when it comes January. All right. So, real quick, who are the top 5 teams now? So, I'm not going to go down each of what Carl in order and all that. But what I can tell you is that we both actually have the same top 5 teams that we've got listed. So, I'm going to show you those top 5 teams right now. We both have the Bills. Bills Mafia, I know I just got on McDermott, but right now you guys are rolling. You guys are rumbling down the field. The Eagles, they looked a little suspect last week, but I tell you what, they are still the best team in the NFC right now. The Ravens, okay, so yeah, maybe they did get beat by the Lions, but they're still the Ravens. You still have Lamar Jackson, you still have Derrick Henry. You're not going to change that. They're still a tough team. The Lions, I tell you what, after that hard loss, or not hard loss, they just didn't show up against the Packers. They have been, defending themselves nicely here. What a win they had against those Ravens. And then the Chargers, just solid. That team looks absolutely solid. So Carl and I both agree on all these top 5s. The order I think is going to change a little bit. If you ask Carl, you ask myself, but those are still the top 5s. Let us know who your top 5s are. Love to hear that. Okay, let's look at brown bags. Brown bag from week 3. Well, I just banged on Raheem Morris, and I'm putting the Falcons up there as the brown bag. They deserve to be the brown bag, and just, you just wear that very... remember that you don't want to be up there, Falcons. Come on, Raheem. Come on. Oh, my gosh. I picked the Falcons to win last week, so of course I'm mad about that. And then the Packers. Seriously, guys. You lost to the Browns. Okay, don't want to knock the Browns, but come on, you're a better team than that. You should not be losing to the Browns, even though it was on the road. It doesn't matter. You don't lose to teams like that. So, we're kind of banging on them, but you know what? Let's see what I might do with the Packers here, though. All right, let's go to the picks. So, let's start with Carl's picks. So, take a quick screen capture on this. These are all Carl's picks. He's got the Cardinals, the Vikings, the Falcons, the Saints. Remember, these are all against the spread, too. Lions, Giants, Patriots, Eagles, the Titans, the Rams, the Jaguars, Ravens, the Raiders. Oh, man, I was surprised when he picked the Raiders. The Cowboys, the Jets, and the Bengals. So, again, take a screen capture of that. These are who Carl is picking in week 4 of the 2025 season. All right, as for myself... Here we go. I like the Seahawks. Continuing on them. The Steelers, come on, Aaron Rodgers. I want to see it play consistently here. Go with Washington. It could be Jaden Daniels, might be Marcus Mariota. I still think that they cover. Yeah, okay, Carl really gave me flack about taking the Bills. That's a lot of points to cover, but they're taking on the Saints, and I tell you what, they're going to keep on rumbling. Okay, the Browns, that's going to be a fun one. I know the Browns taking out the Lions. I think that they actually get inside that spread. The Chargers, they're just rolling. Plus, they're taking on Jackson Dart and the Giants, so it's a first start for Jackson. The Patriots, the Eagles, the Titans, the Rams, 49ers. I mean, is it Brock Purdy? I'm not sure if he's going to be playing or not. And then, okay, the Ravens, the Bears. Yep, I'm taking my Bears. Or taking the Bears over my Raiders. Raiders, you're going to have to show up, man. You guys are going to have to show up. Pete Carroll, I don't think you're getting it done yet. You know what? Pete Carroll just may make an addition to the coach's hot seat really quick here. The Packers, the Jets, and the Broncos. So, again, take a screen capture of that one. These are the ones I'm picking. I'll get them out to the ESPN.com app as soon as we get to the show here. All right, a couple more things. Let's go with Carl's 3-team parlay. Remember, these are supposed to be locks with 3-team parlay. It's kind of like my Kool-Aid pick. Okay, so Carl on the 3-team parlay is going with the Cardinals on Thursday night. He is going with the Ravens. And he is going with the Jets. So there you go. You've got the Cardinals, you've got the Ravens, and you've got the Jets for Carl's 3-team parlay. Let us know who your 3-team parlay is this week too. It's always it's always fun to hear what you guys are looking at there. Kool-Aid pick. Let's talk about the Kool-Aid pick. Got to get back on board here. I'm going to go with the team that I think has to just get back into it. They got to remember how they can win, and you know who that's going to be. I just banged on them. but it's the Packers. That's right. The Packers are my Week 4 Kool-Aid pick. I'm going to drink that green Kool-Aid here. Yeah, that tastes like a winner. Absolutely, that tastes like a winner. All right, here's one final thing. Our survivor pick. Here's the survivor pick. Okay, I mentioned Pheng. Pheng is going with the Bills. I was thinking about the Bills. I shouldn't start overthinking these things. It's like I want to save the Bills for another time, but I'm going to pick on the Giants. I'm going to go with the Chargers as a survivor pick. They're taking in Jackson Dart. It's his first start. It's probably not going to be that great. Even though it's a long flight, across the country for the Chargers, they should have everything it takes to beat the Giants. First game, for that rookie. And there's going to be my survivor pick. I'm looking to have another pick in Week 5. So, everybody, that is a quick rundown for Week 4. Again, apologize for not having Carl out here. But you know what? It's the right call. If you got COVID, dealing anything like that, hey, let's not spread that sort of thing. I mean, we want to spread all the fun and all the love in that, but we want to spread that sort of stuff. And remember, this is still a serious handicapping show. Even though I was across the pond having some fun, I was still looking at football and football scores, and probably a little bit too much. So, hey everybody, it's always a blast to talk to you. Can't wait to get back live here with Carl in Week 5, and we're going to have so much fun. And as Carl always says, everybody, you get in out there and you pick some winners. So we will see you. Bye.